I'll be showing you a formal table place setting for dinner. First, you'll need a tablecloth or a table mat, but not both. Today we have a tablecloth. Then you'll need your charger, which holds all the dishes you'll be using throughout the meals. After the charger, on your right hand side, you'll need your 2 knives and soup spoon. So first, you'll need your main dinner knife, your salad knife, and your soup spoon. Each about an inch away from each other and an inch away from the base of the table. Then on your left hand side, you'll need your napkin and your 2 forks, which are your main fork and your salad fork. Then right above your napkin, you will put your bread plates and your bread knife facing in that direction. And after that, you'll need your dessert spoon right above the charger and your salt and pepper above that. Then after that, on the right hand side, you'll need your glasses. So first, you'll need your white wine glass, which is closest to you. Then your red wine glass, which is furthest away from you. Then a little bit closer to you is your water glass. And then on the charger, you'll have the plate for your first course, which will be your soup. All the knives blades are facing inward, and looking at the place setting, you're going to use your utensils from the outside going in. So first it will be your soup, next it will be your salads, and then the main course. Now I'm going to show you how to properly sit at the dinner table. Once you arrive in the dining hall or dining room, look for where your name placement is. If you see your name placement at your seats, that's where you're gonna sit, and stand behind your chair. Do not switch name placements because the host worked hard to put the different names where they're at. Now that you're here, look at the people to your left and right, say hello and introduce yourself if you do not know them yet. Wait until either the guest of honor or the host sits down or requests everybody to sit down before you sit down. Now that it's time to sit down, pull out your chair. Sit down like a lady, and if you have any personal belongings, your purse, your wallet, your phone, everything goes into your purse and under your chair. Don't put any personal belongings on the table. Now that you're seated, in order to sit properly, pull your chair inward and use 2 palms, be 2 palms away so that is a comfortable position. Sit upright, do not put your elbows on the table. The only thing that should touch the table are your wrists when you are eating. Now I'll show you how to use the napkin. Get the napkin and fold it under the table. Do not do this, that is rude. Unfold it under the table, and if it's an extra large napkin, fold it in half. And now that you're here, whenever you're eating, the napkin, hold it like this to blot your mouth. Don't use it to fix your lipstick, your makeup, your eye makeup or anything, or to clean any sweat. It's only meant for blotting your mouth. And when you want to leave later on and use the restroom, tell the people around you, excuse me, then put the napkin on your seat, then you can go use the restroom. When you come back, get your napkin and put it back in the same position. But when you are completely done with your meal is when you put the napkin folded like this in the position it was before. When your first course comes, which is the soup, The way you do it is when your meal comes, get your placement card, put it above your dessert spoon, and when you get your soup, sit upright, no elbows on the table, get your spoon from its position, scoop it to the north, clean it up, and sip it with the opposite end. So scoop it, clean it up, and eat it with the opposite end. And when you are done, if you have a saucer underneath it, put your spoon under the saucer. If there's no saucer, leave it at the top. And do not go to your soup, let your soup come to you. When you have either your salad course or your main course, you're going to have to use a fork and a knife. Now you hold the fork in the left hand and the knife in the right hand, and you hold it like a pencil. So you use the fork for holding the food and the knife for cutting. Cut at most 3 pieces at a time. Don't cut your entire plate, it's not good. Cut 3 pieces at a time. And with the continental style, you use the same hand you used for cutting to eat. With the American style, you put down your knife, switch to the other hand, then eat. Now, when you are in between meals, like you are resting or something, with the continental style, if you are resting, you just want to take a sip or you have to walk away for a minute, put it slightly cross them. That will show the servers that you are still eating. But with the American style, if you are still eating and you are resting for a minute, put one on that side and the other on the opposite side with the fork facing up. Then if you are done with the continental style, you put them close together in that position with the fork facing down. But in the American style, you do the same with the fork facing up. Now, when it comes to your drinks, you'll have your white wine and your red wine that you'll be taking. You mostly be taking your white wine since it's closest to you. Hold the wine glass by the stem and not by the goblet. Hold it by the stem because the temperature of your hands could change the flavor of the wine. But with your water glass, you can hold it like a normal water glass. Now for the final remarks. Basic things you should remember: do not talk with your mouth full of food, do not talk with the utensils in your hands, and if you are close to any condiments or salt and pepper, anything, the bread that needs to be passed around, even if you're not going to use them, offer them to the person on your right to keep the line moving. And when you give it to the person, the salt and pepper are always given together, and give it to them on the table. Do not put it in their hands. And also keep it in mind that if you've been invited to an event, reply in a timely manner. And if you are not requested to bring a guest with you, do not do that. No one likes uninvited guests. So that was my tutorial for today. I hope this helped, and remember ladies, stay classy. Thank you.